Big John, Big John.
Happy Wednesday, November 17th. What a difference 24 hours can make. Yesterday it was cold. It's 9:30 in the morning and it's 58 degrees out already. I open the garage up. Open the garage up. It's warmer outside than it was in here. Even though I do have the heat on, I don't have it on very high. So we gotta get back after this truck. I'm gonna get in here and pull the cap off of it, and then get ready to pull the bed off of it. Yay. All right, been piddling around with a bunch of little stuff. Moved the semi back up here. Put some stuff, cleaning up the garage a little bit. Them augers that I fixed for the grinder, I took them out to the barn. Split up some firewood. But I was gonna drop the whole exhaust down because I have to get up through a hole in the frame right here. And you can see my finger go up in there. I have to get up through there, and this exhaust is right in the way. So I took all the mounts off, all the way up to this one and that one, and it wouldn't drop down because it's setting right on this cross member basically. So I said, well, there's a joint right here. So of course, broke the first bolt, broke the U-bolt. So now I got to go get one of them before I get it all put back together. But I'm pulling and heating and pulling and everything on this joint, and it won't come apart, but it's wiggling good. It's all stainless steel, so it doesn't rust. So my old trick, get a ratchet strap, hook it around itself, put some pressure on it, and wiggle. And there it comes. Now I had it about halfway before I turned the camera on. But yeah, so remember that if you're trying to get exhaust apart, put a ratchet strap on it so you can pull steady. All right, let me get this out of here. All right, soaking them down. So there's all the bed bolts, 8 of them. And I got the wiring unhooked here, which is up in here. 2 of them. This one goes to the right side. This one here goes up to the left side. They plug into this block right there. I know it's hard to see. So that's done. So I gotta let her down and get the filler neck unhooked. I'm not sure what's involved with that, but that's next. So we'll let her down. What happened? Is I still recording? For the 10th time. We'll leave her go at that. Yeah, I had my safety glasses on when I was underneath there. A lot of, well, you can see by my shirt, a lot of stuff, rust and stuff. Truck ain't bad underneath though. It don't look bad underneath at all. The rockers are gone, but the rest of it looks pretty good. So, light. So it looks like there. Those 2 are for the hinge, and that's just a plug. So if I take that one and that one, so they're Torx. All right, so we'll figure that out. See what we can come up with. All right, yeah. Bolt there with the Torx. Then a body plug right there, one of these little expanding plugs. Let me show you. These little expanding plugs. That was in the bottom there. And these are just bumpers for the door. So that's all loose. So I guess we go down, roll it outside, and get the excavator and see if we can get it up and off there. Take the cap off first. Be back. Well, I went out and got the excavator, some chains, some ropes, some binders, some straps, and I got busy and I forgot to turn the camera on. But I just crisscrossed it around here, picked it up gently. So now we're gonna set it over here somewhere. So let me get in here, get you guys set somewhere. That's the problem. Hang on. There we go. Gently. Suppose I ought to get some 2x4s or something to set it on. Grab some 2x or something. Gotta be. Okay. Should get on all 4 corners. A little bit so they're not so enticing. Down without smashing it. Stop. Simple as that. Now we got to figure out the truck bed. figured. Alright, here's what I got. I found a couple of short chains with little hooks that I could get hooked into these hooks here. I got my short chains to the bucket. And then I got a long chain. I actually brought a couple of them. Finally figured I could hook that in there. Big grab hooks up here, or big hooks up here in the bucket. Grab hook down here. Did that on the other side too. So let's tighten things up and see what happens. George, I think we did it. I think we did it. All right. Awesome. Now what are we going to do with it? Set it over there. Gently. Set it up. Woo, you guys are all dirty. You all right? Whew, that was quite the tumble. All right, be back. All right, got some blocks under it. Blocks of wood. Or not you guys, but the Mini. So I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to find something to eat. What time is it? 1:25. I wonder I'm hungry. Ah, there's pizza in there from last night. Warm me up some pizza. Yeah, I got the truck back in the garage and everything. I think you've seen that. And me and my buddy back here, we're going to take this master cylinder back to Napa in Fremont. means we don't need it. So I might pick up a set of rear shocks too if they got it. Nah, we'll do that some other time. No, I'm going to do it while the bed's off. We'll get a set of shocks. Well, that didn't work out to my advantage. So I took the master cylinder back. They credited me that. But then I bought a pair of shocks for the back of it. Shocks are expensive. I still owed them $62 and some change. Ouch. All right, well, me and Beavis back there head home and get something done. All right, I actually changed the battery before I started filming this time. We just went out and put some wood in the stove, so she's on. But yeah, we're coming to desperate measures. Whoops. This one's a little longer, but I think I can make do with this shorter one. Show you what we got going on. You see that shiny one? Yeah, you see the one to the right of it? That's the one that makes a U-turn and goes to the back of the truck. I got a wrench on there, line wrench on there, and I was able to break it free, but I can't twist it enough to get the next land on it. So I got a pair of side cuts and tried to cut the tube, and that won't work. So, Milwaukee time. So let me find a place to stick you guys. Now, it'd be really cool if I can do this and just cut the one. And we got brake fluid coming everywhere. All right, got the longer blade. Just gotta make sure that I'm not gonna hit anything else with it. Okay, that's it. I can bend that out of the way. All right, well, socket, swivel, 3/8 ratchet, and about a 18-inch extension. That's it. All right, so that one comes clear back here. I got it onto the clips, and then it goes up there above the fuel tank and stuff. The other one's in like 4 pieces that I got put together. So I'm just gonna cut this one right here. Yeah, it looks like I'm gonna have to stick you guys somewhere. How's that? Son of a gun. Son of a gun, I say. We'll do it this way. There we go. One piece out. Oh, that was interesting. All right, now I think we can let the truck down. See what we come up with. Thanks, Sawzall. It's one of the things you don't use very often, but boy, when you need it, sure makes it nice. All right, so this is the line. Comes back here, loops around, ties into the rubber line there, comes up on the frame. So I'm gonna have to unhook all this wiring or move it out of the way. I'm definitely gonna take the filler neck off because that is just a mess right there. So that's the next step. All right, got this wire off. It's ground, goes up to the filler neck, comes down to this little bolt here. And there's also two that go over here into the wiring harness. And then this big old conglomeration was hanging there. I'm not sure what this is for. I don't know if it's for putting a plug in the bed. It's all pre-wired from the back. It's probably what it's for like a gooseneck plug or a fifth wheel plug. It goes back in here. But we're just gonna throw that over there out of the way. Get these out of the way. Get this out of the way. I put a rag over top of this. Put the hose clamp around it, just keep from getting a lot of stuff in there. So, yeah. I have to say that our brake is right in that area right there. And then there's another. That one's loose. I'm gonna have to pop that out of there. And that other one out of there. All right. Well, I got it broke loose. But as you can see, the line is tied up in the fitting. The line's junk, so I guess I get the Sawzall and hack that off right there so I can spin that fitting out. All right, Sawzall 3, brake line none. So now I can well, I know it fits on there. So now I can continue to work this loose and get it out of there. Oh yeah, she'll come out. All right. All right, just got it out of that last clamp down there. See if we can wiggle it out of here. Get tight. I don't know why I'm worried about saving it, but it'd be nice to have it to lay out to see the next ones. All right, there we go. One removed junk brake line. So why they don't make them out of stainless steel from the factory is beyond me, but they gotta make money, right? All right, new line in, connected to the rubber hose, run in through the frame, first union right there, into the clamps. I'm gonna have to put a piece of tape around that right there or something, or readjust it. I guess I'm gonna have to readjust it. break it loose and spin it a little bit. But we're getting close with this first 2 sections. Now we got to take the truck back up in the air so we can get underneath of it. All right, got the truck raised up, got a light under here. And there's my line that I just come down here, right at that clamp. And right on the other side of this box here is where the other one comes out of this is the anti-lock box, anti-lock brake box. So that comes out and shoots this way. So I'll get this one put in next, figure out which extension I need, because they send you three different, well, let's see, 3 different, yeah, 3 different extensions. Crew cab, extended cab, and long bed. So we'll see. Oh, I'm sure glad I remembered I have. Hang on. I'm sure glad I remembered I had stubby wrenches in there. So yeah, we got to start it by fingertip. And there's snug. I'm going to back it off a little bit. All right, so let's get this measurement for the last one here. That is going to go from that brown cap right there to that brown cap right there. All right. Let's figure it out. All right. Yeah, I don't know if you can see this or not. There's not much light here. But I'm coming up a little short. I got this one connected back here. I know the lighting's terrible. But this one won't quite make it. So I got the light moved back up here. So I'm going to take this second one here. This one here goes up, comes out, goes up, and goes back. So I'm going to take that back out and massage a little more rearward length out of it. I'm going to put it on the pipe stretcher. All right, the pipe stretcher worked. Oh, sorry about the light. So we are connected and tightened down right there, up, over, back into that union. There's this extension. I give you 3 different sizes of extensions depending on what your cab configuration is. This one ended up right at that coupler, ended up right at that mount, so I don't know what's going on. But then it goes up that way. So I'll let everything under here is tight, so I'll let the truck down and we'll go check the top side. All right, so this is the back of the cab looking forward. There's where the line comes up through, runs down along here, and right in there into the rubber hose that goes down to the axle. So she is complete, and we're good to go. So I need to put the filler neck and all that stuff back together. I need to run this wiring back up through here and get it all mounted back up in and plugged back in here where it goes. Run the ground wires, and then we'll change shocks. But yeah, that inline tube, I can't say enough about it, the way their system works. I mean, it's all there. You know, from the factory, they build it with 1-piece lines doing that whole way. Well, they've got 4 pieces doing it. Yeah, 4 pieces. So you can snake things through and get her fixed up. All right, be back. All right, shock time. Get these toppers loosened up. Impressive. Oh boy. Feel the rear end drop. That's not good. All right. Well, I know that battery's just about dead, so I'm gonna shut you off. I'm digging that deep creep. It's working good. You know what I just thought of? I better open them boxes and make sure they're the right ones. I haven't done that yet. All right, they look like it. Reflex, shocks and struts. So I do believe that these are original equipment. So it didn't ride bad. I mean, they weren't blowed. But anyway, we'll get them changed out. Wow, was I shocked. Get it? Shocked? Hang on a second. Oh. Now, I didn't notice the truck riding bad. That one's bad. The other one is even worse. So anyway, should ride like a dream now. All right, shocks are on. New blingers. This one I could hook up. The passenger side, I noticed when I took the bolt out of the top that it dropped. So when these springs are collapsed all the way or extended all the way, it's hanging on the shock. So I actually had to set it down on the ground a little bit, move the axle up to get the bolt in the top. But shocks are in. What else? Bleed the brakes, and the bed to be ready to go back on. So, getting there. Should have it wrapped up tomorrow. It's getting kind of late. What is it, 9 o'clock? Yeah. I'll work on her a little bit more. Okay. Took the wheels off just so I get to the bleeders a little better. Both sides. Cracked, got the bleeders cracked open. Put these in new when I did that front brake line because I had to bleed everything. So, got them cracked loose and snugged back up. So I think I'm done for tonight. Till I get somebody to sit in there and push the pedal. I'm gonna get my tools put away that I don't need for putting the bed on, and I'm gonna call it a night. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll probably continue this tomorrow.